Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Thomas Hyde here, and I am recording at a different time of day than I usually am. I will be trading FOMC today. It's December 10th, Wednesday. Um, we had news this morning. I took two trades this morning, broke even on both. Totally fine on that. I probably shouldn't even trade this morning, but I did. So FOMC, we have the rate cut or the expected rate cut at 2, and we have Powell speaking at 2:30. So in 17 minutes, we will have the news on the cut. And so my plan going into FOMC is basically I want to see all these draws taken out. So I will be looking for shorts. I did my homework and I looked at the past two FOMC cut meeting days, and I looked at how price action played out those days. So already we're in a downtrend. We have broken structure on the 4-hour to the downside, and yeah, so there's all these draws on liquidity that I think I want to see these get taken out. I may look for a long after the fact if we do take these out. And yeah, I think this past week or two has just been. I think this rate cut is going to be no different than the other two in that we had a huge sell-off once we found out that rates were cut, and we will rally afterward, which I think we're expecting a rate cut by 0.25%, and so I think the market has priced that in the past week or two from that, and yeah, I want to see these draws taken out. Buy the rumor, sell the news, as the saying goes. My entry is less clear. Ideally, we see a level taken out. I do want to mark all these highs and lows. So I want to mark New York highs and lows, Asia and London. So this 1 minute. Just marking out my levels. Notably, ES has taken out. I think this is a London high. guess this is technically London High. Very busy chart, but why can't I find this candle? Okay. It should be and London. Okay. So here's all of our levels. With news in 10 minutes. So New York, we have taken out a lot of key levels. So what am I looking for? It's a good question. We already tapped into this 5 minute gap. We already got the sweep. We have the break of structure. It's tempting to just jam shorts now. I sort of think we get a small rally when we actually receive the news at 2, and then I think we see a sell off. Um, we can wait for this candle close. We have this 15-minute gap on NQ. Yeah, we already have this SMT from here to here on ES. I guess I'll just mark that out. So I think I'm just gonna stay patient. Maybe we tap into this gap. At 2. NQ is already tapped into this gap, so there is that. I might look for longs once we dump. I think a dump is coming. It's just all of these levels just stacked up, and I think we could easily target a good amount of those, maybe 3 of them, like here, maybe. Yeah. Just gonna stay patient. Not sure which index I want to take it on yet, but on the 5 minute, there isn't that much to note. We got the sweep on ES, we got the break of structure on the 15 minute, we inverse this gap. I'd like some sort of confirmation, but we'll just wait and see. We have news in 7 minutes. Um, and if we dump before I get an entry, then that's also fine. I can look for longs afterward. There's also the chance that we just don't get a 0.25% cut, but I think it's like upwards of 90%. So, yeah, the past week, 2 weeks, we've just been going up, and I think we want to see some levels get taken out before we continue higher. In 5 minutes. This is a very tempting short to take. Not going to lie. I sort of think we'll see a small retrace, maybe tap into this gap, maybe tap into this gap, and then we continue lower. We may just not get that. T minus 5 minutes, so we'll see. Quick P&L update. So I took a trade yesterday, close to market open, around 9:35, I believe, 9:36. Got stopped out pretty quick in 4 minutes, looks like, and I moved my stop to break. I just trailed my stop, um, and got stopped out on a pretty big candle, pretty big 1 minute candle, and price ended up continuing more, but I'm fine with the 173. Counts as a winning day on Top Step, so I'm not complaining about that. And then this morning, I took two break-even trades, as I said, and I could show my entries. I actually woke up at like 9:45 this morning, so where am I? So I didn't, I actually missed like a good entry. I would have entered like somewhere here, right off open. We took out liquidity, inversed pretty big gap, tapped back into the gap, and I would have entered there probably. I ended up entering, I think, somewhere here, like 10. But, yeah, so it looks like we're going lower. I really do think we will come up, but we'll see. I also took another trade that I probably shouldn't have. It was like also a little past when I was. I think I got stopped out of break even, then I'm like entered soon after. Got stopped out of break even again. Um, yeah, nothing major. All right, we have 2 minutes till showtime. So we already have like an SMT here. If ES can tap into this gap, that would be really good. I would love that. And then just jam shorts. It's probably the plan. Things are about to get volatile. One minute. First time trading FOMC, of course. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. As it stands, pretty bearish. Still, we still have this SMT. I'm gonna wait for news to come out though, and make my decision. 20 seconds. I think if I were to trade, be on ES, go like 8 contract. What do we got? Okay. Okay. So what was the expected? It's a big candle. That is a very big candle. Wow. Okay, so this is not going according to plan. Damn. Okay, I still want to look for shorts. Maybe we take out something here. Let's mark out these levels. I'm gonna pull up the 15-second, just in case. Get up to 723. See if we inverse this gap. If we close Sort of want to wait for this 5-minute close. Wonder what the markets are doing. BTC. So we got the 25% cut, or the 0.25% cut is expected. 10 minutes on this candle. See how this candle closes. If we can sweep here on one of the indices, be a good entry for shorts. $15 on the 5-minute close. I'm just gonna stay patient. I really think we want to go lower at some point. And when Powell speaks, like, it's gonna be a whole nother big candle, so we're in no rush here. Maybe we can sweep this out. That would be really nice if we can sweep one of these levels. More likely to be ES than NQ is my assumption. I think this is really good though. This is the right idea for shorts. Sort of want to see like a major level taken out, like it's like 4-hour high. I'm just gonna wait. I think we still go lower. A lot of hourly draws to the downside, and not that many to the upside. All right, let's see if we take out. Looks like we're about to. All right. So ES has taken out this 4-hour high. That is exactly what we're looking for. And now maybe we inverse this gap. That is what I like to see. That is really good. And if we don't get our entry, we don't get our entry. But I think this is a really good start for shorts. We got our sweep. We just need some structure to form. and potentially inverse this gap. Moved up 30 points on ES and about 100 points on NQ. Green candle here would be nice. Form a low. This looks really good. We have another SMT. ES is taking this out and Q is not. So now we wait. See if we respect this gap or not. Probably short NQ because it's leading. Sort of like that. Respected the gap, I don't love. See if NQ takes out this. It's taking out London high. Really think we're poised to go down. $210. Sorta don't want to see NQ take out this high, just because we do have a really strong SMT here. But if we take it out, we take it out. Hopefully my Wi-Fi doesn't break. That would be unfortunate. 2 bars currently. It's a good looking candle. It's a healthy candle. If we close below this gap, I'd enter shorts. We did just break structure to the downside, notably. So we got our sweep. We have an SMT. We got our break. Now we need to inverse a gap or respect a gap to the downside. This looks really good. Looks really good. Let's see how we close here. I think do I say patient? I'm gonna say patient. That's actually what I'm waiting for though. Versus gap. This gap here. Sort of want to respect the small gap here. Hopefully don't inverse it. Hopefully we close below this. Do not want to see a break of structure to the upside. We're pressing higher. Don't level up. Maybe form another gap and inverse down. We'll see. Powell speaks in 14 minutes. I really think we want to go down, but maybe QT ending plus this rate cut is enough to just press us forward. I don't know. Just gonna wait. Just gonna wait. Alright, we got more gaps. Whatever we do, I just hope we stay below this high on NQ. Even if we do take it out, it's not the end of the world. It's just really reinforces our bias. I'm just gonna wait. All right. Coming into this gap. Let's wait for this candle close. Sweep, invert. I'm gonna make another gap here. We got our sweep. We've broken structure of the upside again, so I do sort of want to wait. Powell speaks in 10.
Order filled. Order filled.
I accidentally clicked that. Okay. Whatever. Okay, we have Jesus Christ. Alright. So we also have this gap here. Just lost $10, whatever. Still waiting for a break of structure to the downside now. I think we do press lower. It's just a matter of time. Honestly, probably get rid of these levels, but some of them are important. Just waiting for the 1 minute break. This looks really good for shorts. It really does just look like it either wants to vomit. I'm just gonna be patient. I think I'm gonna enter on NQ more than ES. Alright, I think I enter here. Wow, we did not break structure. We didn't break structure on ES either. I'll wait for this cam to close. Entering in queue.
Order filled.
All right. Put 6:30 on the line. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I'm just gonna move this to break even. Now we wait. Don't stop me out. Don't stop me out. Don't do it. Don't. Just don't.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right. Where do I put my stop? Put it at break even. I get mad. Let's just hope Powell doesn't lay the hammer in and we go fucking ape or something. I don't know where to put my stop. But this looks really good. I'm not happy that I got stopped at break even, but it is what it is. Um, it's really hard to say where TP should be. This is beautiful. I'm gonna lock in a Green Day and just put it at 155. I'm fine with that. What is this gap I've laid out? A 5-minute gap.
Order filled.
All right. So stopped out at 150. Lower my risk and just hope I can get this 150 threshold. Respected the gap. Got our sweep. Got to break our structure. I think we go lower. Okay, I don't have the heart to put 5 contracts on the line. I may just end it here. I really do feel like we go lower though. I'm gonna wait. Just gonna wait. I want to see how we respect. I mean, we probably inverse this gap. I don't know if it means much. We've now tapped into this gap and respected it. About to go to highs of day. I mean, these equal lows. 50, 25. 50.25. I mean, that's equal lows. You might target that on ES. All right. You've officially taken out these highs on NQ. Yes, pressing higher. And so now we've swept this out. This gap on ES. This will be a long video. It's a big red candle. Tapped into this order block on ES and NQ. So maybe we start going down. I want to wait for more stuff to develop. That is a big red candle. This would have been a great entry. I think I was just too laser focused on shorts. I sort of think we grab more liquidity if we do go up, though. Um, we will just wait. It's gonna be a long video. And I guess this morning we already did sort of come down. I need $2 more for to count this as a profitable day, as a green day. Don't love how we've inversed a gap on the 15-minute and broken structure. But now we have swept a very high draw. It just seems like we want to take out liquidity before we just target these major draws. Like, surely we want to grab some of this, right? Maybe not, though. Maybe not. So SMT is invalid. Just gonna wait. We have some structure forming. Would sort of be nice to hear what Powell's saying right now, but I mean, I'm just gonna like pull up his stream or something. So if I can get a break of structure, that is tempting to enter. Why are we volatile right now? Let's grab more liquidity. Interesting. Wow. These candles, man. If we close below this candle, I am tempted to rip shorts. Still think we haven't really sold the news. I don't think this counts. It's like a 740 to 6. That's like a 100-point move. I don't think that counts. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Order filled.
I'm gonna enter on that. Okay, we got a green day, at least. 10 bucks. Alright, is this when we take out liquidity? If we've come down this low. Okay, stop.
Order filled.
Alright, good enough for me. We might press lower, but you know what? First time trading FOMC, I'm not going to complain. We got a green day. Surprised we actually went that much lower after that big of a candle, but I will take it. 350 on the day. Clean 2 wins and a misclick. So um, yeah, I really do believe that we could take out this, maybe even more draws to press higher, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Um, yeah, so first time trading FOMC, take 350 on it. Um, yeah, it did not look like anything. It's tempting to enter now, respecting this gap, but I'm just gonna close the charts. Um, it did not look like anything like the last two, where we just had a major rip down and then we actually started pressing higher to grab liquidity. but it is what it is. I will gladly make 350 in a volatile market. Um, that misclick was unfortunate, but whatever. Um, yeah, interesting price action. I mean, that's about all I have to say. We got our 0.25% cut as expected. And yeah, December price action has been interesting. Let's just look at my P&L. 6 trades today. 2 in the morning, 4 just now. Um, green on the week, so can't complain. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna leave this alone. I no need to keep trading volatile market. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I think I will probably trade tomorrow. Um, hopefully I can get my PC set up and trade on there. Friday may or may not trade. No news, so we'll see. I may just record and not take a trade. So yeah, I am totally happy about today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.